It's Patrick. It's Patrick. It's Patrick. It's Patrick. And the people. It's Patrick. The people. Patrick and the people. Rock stars, blue collar heroes. Emotional support horses. Patrick and the people. Rock stars, blue collar heroes. Emotional support horses. Patrick and the people. Rock and the people. Rock stars, blue collar heroes. Emotional support horses. Patrick and the people. Patrick and the people. Rock stars, blue collar heroes. Emotional support horses. Patrick and the people.
It's already out of control. Hold on, let me.
He's in the middle of having a baby in an RV bathroom.
Straight up, dude. That fucking picture, dude. It's hilarious.
No, it's a great one, man. It's a camera. Apparently, my wife did me in. She just told me last night. She goes because I've recently said, yeah, I'll be your little gorilla in a diaper in your videos, you know. And she told me last night, yeah, I want to do these videos, this one. And I was like, okay.
Dude, you looked like you were mid-push, and that was so wild.
That's so funny.
Y'all need to do the Bugatti trend TikTok video thing.
The Bugatti trend?
Yeah.
Which one? I don't
It's
know.
where they wait.
hilarious,
Yeah,
yeah.
where like so you're like
up in a new
sitting.
Bugatti?
Yeah, and then they like pull you by your legs real fast off camera.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll have to see it. But yeah, I'm down to do it.
You got to do that one.
For sure, I'm down to do that. Yeah, it sounds fun, man. We learned something new about Rich this morning that was disconcerting.
I don't understand how this is such an issue for you, man.
Apparently,
Like,
he's
I
excited
grew up.
Topanga is going to be on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, man, Danielle Fishel, man. Come on,
Yeah.
I grew up with Boy Meets World. That was my first
So you were
childhood crush.
Were you the same age as her?
I would think so in the show, yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
So you weren't like
Yeah, no, it's
grown
not
up
like-
watching the show.
No,
You grew
dude, this
up and
was-
all of a sudden you're like,
When did Boy Meets World come
I
out
don't
for
know.
real? What was
That
that, like
before my
late
time.
90s?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, hang on, I'll look it up.
I was born in 96.
I just
so it
did,
was
you know,
before
when
me.
you were talking about Topanga being hot, I was like, man, wasn't she a kid on TV?
Well, I mean, yeah, she was in September. It started in 1993.
Okay.
So I was like 10 years old then.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair then.
Yeah.
So she was the older woman then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She was the first childhood
I got
crush, you
Now
know?
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I still wouldn't.
Anyway,
watch
she's
Dancing
going to
with
be on
Stars.
Dancing with the Stars, man.
Yeah, still not a reason to
We still
watch
got to
it.
get
I mean, I'm
Patrick
probably
on
not
Dancing
going
with the
to.
Stars.
Huh?
I want to see you on Dancing with the
No,
Stars.
you don't.
bro.
No, that'd be terrible. I'd be out the first round, man. Now, there's no way I would get on that. They could call me today. I'd be like, nope. No, I can't do it. I'm sorry.
See? Degenerate Jim agrees. He says she
Yeah.
was hot.
Yeah, was she? Okay. Well, I believe you.
Yeah.
I don't, I don't think, I might recognize her if I saw her. I guess I would. What's up, Murph? What?
Nothing, what?
Did she have a last name, Topanga?
Lawrence.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's her social security number?
I don't know.
Yeah, let's just see how far we go here. What's her birthday?
I don't know.
Okay, I just thought maybe you know.
Trust me, it didn't go into crazed fan. It was very much just, ooh, we're going to watch this TV show.
Yeah.
That was during the great days, man.
Oh,
That was
TV
Boy
was
Meets
good back
World,
then.
and then you had, Baywatch after that.
Baywatch. I didn't watch that either. I did watch Knight Rider,
Yeah.
embarrassingly enough. But it was cool then. It's not cool now.
You had such a sad life, man.
I did, man. I needed you in my life, Rich. Where were you?
I was-
You let me down.
Yep.
You should have been my co-host at 13. We could have grown up co-hosting together. Our whole
Man, what a different life it would have been.
Yeah, for both of us. I'm sure.
Right?
What's up, Shoemaker? What's
What's up,
going on,
buddy?
bro?
How you doing,
man?
Good to see you, bro.
Man, it's great to see you, man. I know you didn't hear me the other
Yes.
day that I said, yeah, Luke, because you popped into the chat or whatever, and I said, yeah, he just got back from being the Little Spoon with James Hetfield, and
I'll make sure James Hetfield gets that picture of you.
See, Degenerate Jim, he's my people.
yeah.
Yeah, he said her and Kelly Kapowski from
Oh,
Saved
no,
by the Bell.
Kelly Kapowski's for real.
Well, that was all
That's
around the
legit.
same time, man.
And
Yeah.
I was older. And it's still legit. No, she's that's what Tiffany Amber Thiessen, is that her name?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, no, she was a stunner for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt about it. What's going on with the music world? Who you been hanging out with? What have you been doing, man?
Man, a lot here lately. So let's see. Last time I seen y'all was right after the Keith Wallen show.
Yes.
So let's run it back from then. So that was right at the start of August. So since then, I filled in on bass for my buddy's band Body Wash. We played the Super Sick Festival. There's about 2,000-ish people by the time we got on stage already. So it was super fun. The crowd was wild. It was a big hip-hop festival, but we were the only rock band on the bill.
Oh, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
an interesting place to be, too.
Yeah, and like what it was this festival called Holy Smoke, and the singer for this band that I filled in for, his name is Mowgli, and he's part of a rap group called Indie Tribe that wound
Okay.
up like headlining the whole thing, and like Sway from Sway in the Morning
Yeah,
pulled up.
yeah. So yeah, I know who that is.
Oh yeah, and he was.
Yeah.
I mean, he was super cool.
Oh,
and
you talked to him? That's dope.
I didn't get to Mowgli, the singer, did though.
Okay.
But yeah, like Mowgli was headlining it, but he has a rock band that I filled in on bass for, and even we were probably only the third, fourth band up of the day, but there were still thousands of people in the crowd already by the
Yeah.
time we got up there. Super wild crowd. It was awesome. This poor kid broke his nose in the pit while we
Oh,
were
no.
up there.
That's
And so-
the danger of a mosh pit right there.
yeah, but I think they're going to wind up turning the picture into merch. Funny enough,
Yeah.
'cause, like the kid came through. We brought him backstage after and like hung out with
wow.
him and all that.
That's cool. So yeah, he won. He won.
Yeah, no, straight up. And,
Yeah.
and then let's see what else.
You said this was a festival?
Yes, yeah. It was cool. It was a fun one, man. And
Did anybody have a baby in an RV bathroom?
no, just this guy. But
No,
yeah.
Festival.
That's we were talking about this Burning Man. This group of friends, I guess, went and they had an RV or whatever, and the dude's girlfriend or whatever she was went in the RV bathroom to poop. And
Baby
she
came out?
She had a baby. Yeah, she said she had no idea, and we were just riffing on that yesterday. How his life got real surreal.
Man, I've heard of a lot of things happening at shows. That's a new one, man.
Yeah. Now, can you imagine if your girlfriend goes in the bathroom, you don't even have an idea she's pregnant. She comes out with a baby. She was just pooping. I mean, that's a
wild,
life changer
dude.
in so many. I mean, it's like, man, God, you really got me this time. Didn't you really prank me?
Wild, dude.
That's the ultimate prank from God, right
Right.
there. You're like, I wasn't even ready, man. Come on.
Yeah. Man, I did have something cool, though. I can't quite say what just yet, but y'all know I got the whole Grammy thing going on
Yes.
where I became a voting member.
Yeah.
This past weekend, I got to basically not only did I get to submit this, but other people in the Academy as well. A song that I was a writer on got submitted for Grammy consideration.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so we're gonna see how that shakes down and all that. Like, I mean, whether it does, whether it doesn't, it's just cool to be part of the process. You know what I'm saying? And so
Are you going to say it's just cool to be nominated? Because that's not true.
well,
It's cool to win.
well,
It's
I mean,
great to be nominated.
no nominations happened yet. So
Okay.
like, basically, how this goes is like,
Consideration. I got you.
yeah, like stuff gets submitted to be considered, and then from there, all the Grammy members go back
Yeah.
and vote on who gets nominated.
Okay.
And then once the nominations come out, then they vote on from the
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
nominations who actually wins it. And then I can't say this person's name, but there's someone that's not in the rock world that's killing it right now, and I got to work on a demo for them literally just 3 nights ago, and so that was wild.
Yeah, when you called me about that, I was like, "Come on, man!
Yeah,
Like, man, how good is your life today?"
It's insane. And also, I've got an exclusive that I haven't said yet, but we're gonna go ahead and let this know on the show right now. New Vantage Ruins music next month.
Oh,
It's
really?
coming.
Yeah.
It's
Dropping
coming.
a new single.
We're dropping a new single.
You're not going to say what it is yet.
I got to keep people waiting a little bit.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right.
I got to keep
All
the
right.
anticipation.
No,
up a little
I'm
bit.
excited for this because I know I have a feeling it's one of 2 songs, so I feel pretty confident. I know it's one of them.
It's definitely one you've heard. I'll put it
Yeah,
that way.
yeah, I know it's one of 2. Yeah, I knew it would be.
Hey,
And-
speaking
and
about
it's gonna be amazing.
nominations, we've got some nominations of our own
Yeah.
coming
Oh,
up. If
straight
we can
up,
toot
yeah.
our horn, you know.
Yeah, no, I am excited. Listen, if you go over to my Facebook page or Rich's or the show Facebook page, please click on that link where we were nominated by RCAST. They are they're a nonprofit. Their whole life is about making podcasts amazing in Arkansas. They do a lot of things to support. They provide resources, just do an amazing amount of things. But each year they have the RCAST Awards, and our show is nominated, I think, 7 or 8 categories. I
Yeah.
don't remember how many, but very blown away by it, but would love to bring home at least one of those.
Yeah,
A little
man.
bit of hard
Straight
work.
up.
Right?
So if everybody could, go vote, man, it'd be helpful. And more than that, share it. Tell your friends to go vote. The more we can get, the better it's going to be.
Please,
So
absolutely.
just please help us if you're able to. Yeah, it'd be cool to get one of those.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm kind of hoping for that podcast rising star of
You
the year
know,
thing. I was like, that's.
I will say
I
that-
feel like I've accomplished a lot in the last year.
Used to be that they had, every year, like the Arkansas Democrat Gazette at the time or whatever, put out things like that.
Yeah.
And I'd always get nominated. I'd never win.
Yeah.
Never win.
You know, it just dawned on me. Did y'all submit for the Josies this year?
No.
What?
Man, so it's an award show that it's basically the largest. No, this is a for real thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was like, really?
no. This is a for real thing. No, so it's the largest independent music and media and podcasting award show in the
Oh,
country.
really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, so they do it at the Grand Ole Opry every year
Okay.
in Nashville, and like that was like whenever I won an award at the Grand Ole Opry,
Yeah.
it was from the Josies a few years
okay.
ago.
I do remember that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so-
I forgot about that.
Yeah, they actually do like nominations for podcasts and
That's
stuff.
cool. We'll have to
Yeah.
get ourselves in there under submission next time.
Yeah, like the submissions are already out for this year, but they're going to open them up again probably right at the start of January.
Yeah.
And y'all would totally be eligible
Well,
for it.
and I think that we're a little more streamlined. We're going to have a couple more wrinkles by then that are exciting. So I think, it'll be great. But yeah, just head over to, like I said, our Facebook page, the show Facebook page, or Rich's Facebook page. Any of those, you can find the link and just go vote. And you don't have to do anything really. What does it ask? Maybe your name and an email.
I think.
I
Yeah.
think that's
if
it.
that.
And then it's not like you're going to get too many spams out of it. I mean, to be honest with you, if you're not a podcaster, they probably don't. They don't want to message you that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was trying to post the link in YouTube chat for you, David. I can't, but again, just head over to any of our Facebooks. I'll try and get it up on the blog on the
see if
website
I can
too
get it.
today.
I can probably send it to you to put on there.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure I
Yeah.
can.
we're good. But yeah.
All right. Well, let's get into some news you can use here and see what we got here.
Nothing.
Yeah. Okay, the house that inspired the Conjuring movies is now available for overnight stays.
No, sir.
Yes, sir. We already got you set up, man. Yes, sir.
It'll be a cold day in
No,
hell.
me and you were going together, man.
No, the fuck
And
we're not.
we're wearing a joint onesie. It's 2 people in one onesie.
I mean, weren't you just saying that you went and saw, what's his name, Matt Rife last week over at Annabelle's house?
Oh, you must be. Are you getting a little confused again, buddy? I know they got you on the new stuff right now. I think you got a little confused. It's funny. We mentioned The Conjuring. I was literally hanging out with Alex and Katie last night.
Yeah.
And we were at that. I hadn't been to this Mexican restaurant, but that Chepe's in Benton.
Oh, yeah.
It's so good. It was my first time going.
Okay.
But we were talking about The Conjuring.
Yeah.
And the first time I seen The Conjuring, it was like at the rave over off Colonel.
Oh,
Glenn.
yeah, right.
And there was this poor little granny sitting in front of me, and like there was like a jump scare on like this armoire and all that.
Yeah.
I totally rocked the shit out of that chair. She was sitting.
You were kicking the ghost, and it was her.
Yeah.
And she's like, hold on a minute, man. Well, let's see. This is the former home of investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren. It's become the Warren Occult Museum. The museum contains hundreds of haunted artifacts, including the Annabelle doll, which most recently somebody was taken around and died. That person died. Tickets for overnight stays go on sale tomorrow. Every overnight guest at the house will be required to sign a physical liability waiver and a spiritual liability waiver. And, there you go. And it'd be great new movie content as people start to die there.
You could not pay me enough.
No?
No.
All right. Would you do it, Rich?
No.
No?
No.
Yeah, I'll stay there right now. I don't care.
No.
It doesn't bother me a bit. I'll sleep with the Annabelle doll. I don't mind.
I could see you doing it though.
Yeah,
I could literally see you
I'd
taking like a
absolutely do.
GoPro in there.
Matter of fact, that would be a funny little TikTok video, just me getting a clone of that Annabelle doll. I'm sure they make them, and just, palling around with her like she's my girlfriend. You know what I mean? Always, yeah, I could see something with that. People who call the cops as an extreme Karen can now face heavy fines in Hawaii. That's through a new law that went into effect Monday. It bans calling law enforcement on a person based on their perceived race, color, birthplace, religion, sex, gender expression, or other protected classes. Well, I don't even understand.
What?
What? I don't really. I guess that. I don't think. Okay.
Are people calling up and just being
I
like,
think
hey, they look like this? Like,
Yeah. Well, I've seen a few Karens, I guess, who've called the police, back probably a few years ago in those early videos where, the guy didn't look like he belonged and he happened to be a black guy and they're calling the cops because they're dumbasses and, but.
That's like a super
that's a real
villain Karen there.
That's a real narrow thing there. I just don't let Karens call. If you're a Karen, just don't call. Yeah. Just don't call. Never call.
Speaking of Karens, there's a debate that I've seen online that I'm curious y'all's take on.
Okay.
So do y'all fly Southwest?
I
have.
Southwest many times.
Okay. So y'all know that they have like the open seating thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Where you go in and you just sit wherever you want.
Yeah.
So-
unassigned, yeah.
So like technically, you're not supposed to save seats. Some people still do it. I seen a TikTok the other day where like I guess they had made it all the way, either almost or all the way through the A boarding group, and they were moving on to the B and C. And so this dude was walking on the plane, and there's probably still 60, 70 people behind the guy.
Okay.
And this one girl had saved a seat, and he wanted to sit in the seat that was saved. And so he held up the whole plane while him and this girl and a flight attendant went back and forth about whether or not
Why
she could
couldn't
save
he
the seat.
sit in any
God.
other seat?
That's what I'm saying. Well, he kept on saying it's the principle of the
What is
matter.
the male version of Karen?
Yeah.
Kyle.
Kyle, he sounds Chad.
Yeah.
Chad.
He sounds like a Chad.
Yeah.
Sledge doesn't appreciate that, by the way, at all.
How's he doing, man?
He's doing fine, man. He's been busy. They're doing some new things and with his business and whatnot, and he's really working on that. So I'm super happy for him. Super happy. The Powerball jumped to $1.7 billion. No winner last night of the $1.4 billion. It's the fourth largest in history. If you win, you can expect to take a one-time lump sum of $770 million before taxes. The next drawing Saturday, odds of winning, 1 in 292 million. Jeez. But again, reminder, somebody will eventually win.
Does it say what the winning numbers were?
Yes, it does. I'll give them to you later.
Oh, all right.
Let's see.
I'll get my ticket out.
The owner of a warehouse in L.A. is blasting loud insect noises to deter homeless encampments. A 6-speaker system called Blue Chirper installed outside the business last month that plays the sounds of insects like crickets and cicadas all day. The GM, Robert Munoz, said the security cameras have captured them lighting fires, throwing syringes, drugs over the fence, and attacking him.
There's a gas station in Nashville that does that too.
Yeah.
It's on Broadway. It's the 7-Eleven that's right there on Broadway, and they just blast classical music as loud as humanly possible.
Really?
24/7.
Yeah.
Like, I can't tell you how many times I've left a show on Broadway, like whether it's at Bridgestone or the Ryman or whatever, and I go to get some gas before I head back because I live about 40 minutes outside of downtown Nashville. And it's just literally Beethoven at an ungodly level at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, nobody wants that at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Nobody wants Beethoven like that.
Yeah.
No, that's too much.
Yeah.
That's too much. All right, so let's see. A federal judge ruled yesterday the administration violated Harvard's First Amendment rights when it froze nearly $2 billion in federal grants over the school's handling of anti-Semitism on campus. So now this will go up to the next court, as always. That's where we do everything these days in the courts, right? This is interesting for sure. Surgeon General of Florida, Dr. Joe Ladapo, announced yesterday the state will eliminate all childhood vaccine mandates covering diseases like measles, polio, hepatitis, and chickenpox.
Because this is smart.
No, I don't think it is. He framed the move as a win for bodily autonomy and parental choice. Controversially, well, it doesn't matter, but proponents say it respects personal freedom. Medical groups and lawmakers warn it could open the door to dangerous outbreaks. Well, here's the thing. It would be a dangerous outbreak if you're not vaccinated. How about that?
Right.
If you're vaccinated, you're fine. You know what I mean? I saw yesterday that they just did this massive study, and interestingly came to find out that COVID was more effectively stopped by an over-the-counter nasal spray that's been available for years than any vaccine that's out there. However, having said that, measles, polio, things like that, we've kind of gotten rid of polio.
Yeah.
I would rather not bring it back. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Maybe they're seeing things in these that I'm not familiar with. I don't know, man. I mean, my grandfather had polio. I know that. It wasn't a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah, like my grandpa had polio too, actually.
Yeah.
But it's kind of we saw the
grandfather was Jewish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Well, exactly. I'm kidding, man.
I'm like, what does being Jewish have to do with getting polio, man? Like, do you know something that I don't hear? Or, naturally,
No, I couldn't hold my face any longer. I was keeping it straight as a board, too, man. But
I was about to have to go get an emotional support.
I was waiting for him to lay some knowledge on me or something. Like, you spin the dreidel 5 times and all of a sudden you're immune to polio.
No, that's in here with Annabelle. If you sprint it 5 times, that summons Annabelle.
Those Annabelle dolls are so freaky.
Yeah, we're going to get you one. Let's see. Apparently, the White House said they may, and by the White House, the president, said he might send troops to New Orleans. Again, they might send troops anywhere.
I thought just every once in a while, just the side of the White House just started talking to people.
Yeah, it is what it's like, isn't it? Yeah, it's kind of like that now. Kind of like that. The number of student loan borrowers skipping payments has doubled since last year. Well, no shit. The economy's been bad. Are you shocked by that? Who's shocked by that? Yeah, no, I'm not. Nobody's shocked by that. Let's see. I'm trying to find anything of interest. Here, this is a good thing, and more or less. Police in Alhambra, California, recently responded to a call about a woman who discreetly used a hand signal to ask for help while in a 7-Eleven. After noticing the signal, a bystander called 911. When officers arrived, they found the woman at the store with the man. Officers separated the two for questioning, and when they went to pat down the man, he tried to run, was apprehended. Authorities discovered the suspect had an active warrant, was carrying a stun gun, and he was on supervised release, by the way. He committed a lot of parole violations, but although the specific signal wasn't confirmed, it was a well-known signal for help, which involves, tucking the thumb in the palm and closing the fingers. I don't know. I'm not going to be kidnapped. But anyway, they got him, and then they rescued her. So that's pretty cool that she was able to hand signal someone and get saved. That's like something I'm sure that will be a movie. I'm sure that'll be on the ID channel next week. Bring Me the Horizon has 12 unreleased songs left from their 2024 album, Post-Human Next Gen.
Such a good record.
Yeah. Yep. Ollie Sykes wants to release these. Sykes originally planned to put out new music this year with singles timed around their summer festival appearance at Rock am Ring and Reading in Leeds. However, those plans were delayed when he became a dad to twins in July. But he said he called his label, said he had 12 songs. They're all bangers that are almost ready. So, yeah, he said he'll have more new music later. But, that's probably pretty damn good.
No, straight up, though.
Yeah. I mean, if you like Pink Floyd, you know that Wish You Were Here is kind of has some leftover stuff in it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm digressing. Coheed and Cambria will perform a special acoustic show at the Grammys Museum's downtown L.A. rooftop September 23rd. The evening celebrates the 20th anniversary of their album, Good Apollo. Let's see.
I love Coheed and Cambria. I love Coheed.
Do you like those guys?
Oh, they're so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know a lot about them. What kind of rock are they really?
I mean, they're kind of all over the place, but like in a good way, though. They played at Temple actually in Fort Smith a few years ago, and I haven't seen them in concert myself. They're coming to Nashville soon, though. I need to go check them out. While we're talking new music, though, I got to give a shout out. Y'all go listen to Chad from Mudvayne's new single, "Hurt People, Hurt People." So good.
Yeah.
He's back at the top, man.
Yeah, I do want to hear that.
Yeah.
James Gunn officially announced Man of Tomorrow, the next project in his Superman saga. The reveal accompanied by a drawing. It doesn't matter what the drawing was or why they're saying that, but the movie should come out, he says, in 2027. So if you're a big Superman, did you watch the new Superman?
I did.
And what are your thoughts on the new Superman?
You know, it wasn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't bad. I may be biased, but I'm always going to be a Zack Snyder Man of Steel guy when it comes to Superman. Like, for me, now granted, that was my age, like I was a senior in high school when Man of Steel came out, and that was top tier, man. It was just solid, and so I also am a sucker for like the Zack Snyder DC universe as a whole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Okay. All right. I liked it. It's just fine, I guess. It was good. It did not. It was not. It was just a Superman movie to me. I mean, that's not that it was bad in any possible way. It just, the dog confused me a lot. It's like Scrappy Doo. It's like I don't need this dog.
it felt like that buddy that's at a bonfire who he's like, hey, let me listen to y'all sing or whatever, and he's good.
Yeah.
But that's it, what
Yeah.
I mean? And he just proceeds to
Yeah,
play
and-
Wonderwall over and over
I just
again.
think it was the plot line of it was okay.
Yeah.
It was all right. I mean, it was okay.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have seen some different things in it. But maybe the next one will be great. And who knows? I don't know. Are they recasting? I think they're keeping Robert Pattinson as Batman.
Well, the thing is, that's a whole separate universe in the DCU, so who knows? They're all under DC, but Robert Pattinson's Batman is in a separate timeline than what.
But they definitely killed off all James Gunn's people. I mean, even Momoa, all of them are done.
Oh, all Zack Snyder's people? Yeah.
Yeah, they're all done.
Oh, yeah, well.
Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman, Aquaman. I mean, I think all of them have been.
Now, Jason Momoa might be coming back as Lobo.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's done as Aquaman.
Yeah. Okay. For a while now, the parents of OnlyFans sensation Lily Phillips, her, she slept with like 1 million people, been pleading with her to tone down her sexual stunts and acrobatics. While she's heard their pleas, she shows no signs of slowing down. She did, however, want to show her folks she loved them. So she went to a high-end car dealership and bought them a new car that cost 6 figures, paid cash for it. Yeah, no, that's great. Now our parents can think of their little girl every time Dad pulls out in traffic or Mom gets rear-ended.
That's wild.
Yeah, no, you're not mad, are you, that I'm banging 1,000 guys in one day? Here's
Right.
a car.
Come
It's
on,
a
man.
nice one, right? No, it says, Dad, I'm still proud of you. Yeah, let me drive this car around. No.
Use the stains.
Right? You mean to autograph these pictures for you?
Right?
U.S. District Judge John Chuen has issued a ruling that could see Amazon in a class action lawsuit. It accuses them of imposing inflated fees on third-party sellers that have been passed along to consumers. Well, okay. You're still getting better deals at Amazon than most anywhere else, so who's going to really be mad?
What up, Rob Father?
The Rob father in the house. What up, man? Okay.
Here, man, I heard some horrible news yesterday. I actually sent it to you in a text message, but very sad day, man. Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, yeah. Let's save that. I want to save that. That's what's going to do that. Let's do the news first, then we'll do that.
That is
Because it is news, and we need to talk about it. The U.S. Department of Agriculture is using drones with thermal cameras and loudspeakers to keep cattle safe from attacks in Oregon and California. The drones fly over areas where wolves pose a threat, play various things through speakers. The playlist includes Thunderstruck by AC/DC. The most effective deterrent, they say, isn't rock music or loud noises. It's the sound of humans yelling. According to the Agriculture Department, that's the one that listed the strongest response.
You mentioned AC/DC. I've got to ask y'all something.
Okay.
This is just a personal take, so take it for what you will. This is not me hating on AC/DC.
Oh, man, come on, man.
They are some of the foundation of rock, and so I'll always respect them.
You might need to be ready to mute his mic, man.
Is it just me, or like the next time you listen to an AC/DC song, close your eyes and just think of Elmo?
I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could kind of see what you're saying.
He sounds just like
Yeah, I
Elmo
could
singing a
kinda see
rock
that.
song.
Yeah,
You hear what I'm
see
talking
that.
about?
I kind of
Yeah.
see that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of funny. That is kind of funny.
A couple of comments on YouTube, man. They were still talking about Coheed and Cambria.
Yeah.
They said they're opera rock, and Jay Stang 08 said, always thought Coheed sounded like a modern take on Rush.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay,
Yeah.
I could see that. So kind of that progressive operatic System of a Down, that in a vein of those. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, I could see
Okay.
that, yeah. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Just a little bit of sports here, not much. Who's your college team, by the way?
Well, so admittedly, I'm the least sports inclined person you'll ever meet. But now that I live in Nashville, my way of like repping Arkansas is like I pretend to be a huge Razorbacks fan, like which I am. I know nothing about anything sports related. So like you could be like Noah Bean plays as the quarterback on the Razorbacks, and I would believe you because I literally know nothing about it.
Right, I got you.
But I still claim the Razorbacks just so I
Okay.
can be like an Arkansas dude in Tennessee.
Yeah.
But like I didn't even know what a touchdown was till freshman year of high school. And that's because I was in marching band and we had to play on the touchdowns. You know what I'm saying?
How did you? Come on, man.
I'm being real with you.
Come on, man. Come
Yeah.
on, stop it, man.
Yeah.
No, that's not you. You can't not know what a touchdown is to your freshman year of high school.
No, legitimately. Like I was the dude that like at Super Bowl parties I was there for the commercials and the food. I did not give a damn
You were
about
around-
who won.
He was eating the nachos.
Straight up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The NFL season starts tonight. The Cowboys visit the Philadelphia Eagles. The clock is ticking. If you want to submit your postseason picks and look like a genius, ESPN's Bill Barnwell thinks that divisional winners this year will be the Falcons, Ravens, Bills, Packers, Jags, Chiefs, Eagles, and 49ers. Look, Dallas should get their ass beat in Philadelphia. That's my every expectation, which probably means you should bet the other way.
Right.
Well, I mean,
Because anytime I place a bet, it goes the opposite.
anytime you put Travis Kelce's team against LeBron Manning's team, it's just
That's it.
Yeah.
That's perfect. LeBron Manning. He is such a great quarterback. You know LeBron Manning, don't you?
Yeah.
Sure.
LeBron Manning? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we talk all the time.
Yeah. And Michael Mahomes?
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Michael Jordan Mahomes.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right. Let's take some kind of break here. We'll come back and talk about something for real. I don't know what. Something better.
Darkness is coming, nightfall be here soon. On the verge of seeing my own tragic ruin. In the pitch black ink, monsters they do seek to prey on and torment those who are weak. I'm looking for you. I need you to reach down, pull me through. Can you? Could you? Would you? Can you pull me through? come with me. Oh, my child, my child, my child, my sweet, sweet sad child. So many creatures looking to gnaw on my bones. I wish there were detours, but my monsters are all homegrown. No, my monsters are all homegrown. I'm looking for you. I need you to reach down, pull me through. Can you? Could you? Would you? Can you pull me through? The monsters are coming. Could you? Would you? Can you pull me through?
All right, we're kind of back. Almost.
Are we?
Yeah, well, now we've got more people in the studio, so
Yay.
let's adjust this. Too
far, man.
Yeah, I see that.
Back a little bit.
Great camera operators here. That's what I know. Great camera operators. So, welcome Josh Taylor to the table. What's up, Josh?
Good morning. Just sorry I'm late. It's just
No,
morning.
you're fine. No, it's
That's a wheel spin.
Another Monday.
Yeah. So Josh is from First Horizon Bank over there, and he does a lot of financing for a lot of my clients. A lot of people around here. He helps a lot with local financing. But you were just telling us you just got back from you and your family went on a real unique trip to Japan.
Right. Yeah.
And so, obviously, it's very different. My brother just got back as well. He lived over there for a year, and he wants to go back. But he said everybody over there, the nicest people in the world. And you were kind of saying the same thing.
Yeah. It's more people than you realize speak English, right? Enough to get by. Kind of like me in Spanish, right?
Yeah.
You kind of just
Yeah.
get by.
Yeah.
But if they don't speak English, they will absolutely take the time to read your phone through Google Translator
Yeah.
and communicate with you and help you out, directions or whatever it is. But just the nicest people. I mean,
So, obviously Japan's culture is significantly different than ours. So, what are some of the amazing things that you experienced or saw while you were there?
we went to Nara Park, which is, I think, north of Osaka. So from Tokyo, it's on the other side of Osaka. But that's where the deer bow at you. You feed them cookies and crackers.
What?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
sick.
yeah. I was literally having to slap 10 points off of me so that I could walk because they were biting my butt and my back and everything because I ran out of crackers.
Oh, okay.
But it's let's look it up. Nara Park. It was beautiful. It's the oldest temple in Japan. I think built in 300 something. And
Yeah.
then we went to the Edo Castle in Kyoto, which was Emperor's Palace in 719 or something like that.
Yeah.
Like it was just the history of it. But the people are just respectful. They're just nice.
Yeah. Now, is it super busy? Traffic's crazy. They have-
Busiest I've ever been in. I mean, they drive like Mexico, whereas when you're at a red light or whatever, suddenly you've
That's a
got cars
suggestion.
that are 18 inches apart from the car in front of them, and
Yeah.
they're just driving along. I mean, no big deal.
Now, I see sometimes, and I don't know how much of this happened where you were, but did they have those light up vehicles with all the LED lights on them and stuff like that?
They had the Mario Karts in Tokyo, where you
Yeah.
you had to have an international driver's license or a Japanese driver's license, but you could rent a 20 horsepower go kart that has Luigi or Mario or whatever on it.
Yeah.
But I mean,
That's-
but they're just following in line. You're not hauling ass and racing around,
Right,
Because
I
I mean, it would
gotcha.
be completely boring following this, just
Yeah.
in line going
Yeah.
around.
Right. Right, Patrick.
There was some of that stuff lit up and like manga, whatever. My kid knows all this stuff, but there were, like, if you ever watched the movie Bullet Train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that train or one of those trains, we were on those trains going
Yeah,
around. And
that's cool.
I think it's 168 miles an hour. but they go one way. And so, like, I was thinking, like, I got to see Mount
Unlike
Fuji. but so you go there one way, and then when you're going back to Tokyo, you ride backwards because those trains don't turn around.
Okay.
And I thought that was weird.
That is weird. Yeah, I'd have to switch seats. We're going to switch seats now.
All right, but so every train, whenever a conductor or they would, we get the first class ones, which was like not much American increase of money to get those, but you had more leg room, and every time one of the employees would enter or exit a train car, they would bow to it, like bow to the crowd, kind of, and everybody gives you a moist towel, right? And it's in a little bag, and you unzip it, but. Us Americans are like, I'm going to wash my hands before I eat. Well, no, there's bathrooms for that. That's for after your meal, you wipe your face off and your hands off. Like, I was so ready to have some paper napkins. Like, I just want some napkins, man. I want to wipe my mustache off when I drink a beer.
Yeah, no, that's funny.
When you order a beer, you don't look at a selection. You're like, I want a beer. And they'll sit down either a Kirin or Sapporo. That's what you're lucky if they have one tap. And it's going to be one of those two beers.
Okay.
But they're both good beers. But it was just, I can't talk highly enough about it. Like, if my son wants to move there now.
Oh,
He's
really?
like, everybody's a supermodel. I was like, they're just petite. Calm down. Like, look at, I mean, if you like them, you like them, whatever.
But they do have a lot of crazy foods over there.
They do.
They do a lot of food stunts with the fast food places. I know that.
Well, in Osaka, they eat horse.
Do they?
It was on the menu.
Really?
And we were gonna. It was
So
like
how
a
was it?
5-star
How
restaurant.
was it?
I didn't eat it because we didn't go back to that restaurant. I would have, but I'd already a bunch of sushi.
Yeah.
And I mean, you gotta eat it. I mean, whatever. It's red
Right.
meat. I mean, I don't know how it tastes.
Rich, I know that's hard to hear because of your love for emotional horses. So
Yeah, that's right.
You're doing okay after hearing that?
Yeah, man, it was a little.
You're triggered a little bit, maybe.
They might not be 3-foot tall horses. They're probably the big ones.
Right.
Yeah, and he does like the ones that are about 3 feet tall, right?
Yeah. Usually.
Yeah, that's
Good
the
snack.
ones he likes best. Yeah. Anyway,
Are all the houses and are they all as tiny as they're portrayed to be?
Most of the hotel. Well, I say that. Not really. I mean, some of the, like in Kyoto, they were small. The hotel we were in. Well, I say that. A couple of the hotels we were in were half the size of this room.
yeah.
Really?
And, wow. And so, like, I got my son, he's 18, so I would try to get him his own room, right?
Yeah,
a little
right.
privacy.
Yeah.
And we would get next door to each other. And the first one we were in was called, I think, the Norma Inn, which is in Akihabara, which is just outside Tokyo. And it was small. Small. The beds were full size, not queen size.
Yeah.
Pillows I didn't think were worth a crap.
But again, you have to understand these are all very small people. Most of them.
Not really. The women are small, but there's plenty of, there's so many tourists, but there's plenty of 6-foot tall Japanese guys walking around.
Really?
Absolutely.
See, that would be surpuding to me. I'd be
It
like,
was.
what?
Yeah. But the food, I mean, I travel to eat because I love food, but it was. The udon in Kyoto was probably my favorite thing. And then we went there, and so my son wanted to sing karaoke. Karaoke started in Japan. That's why it's called karaoke.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
I didn't actually know that.
But their karaoke is not like us getting in a room of 80 people and butchering songs. You rent there's 9-story karaoke bars where you go in and you rent a room for you and your friends, and you and your friends go to that room and sing.
Okay.
Oh,
you just
okay.
go-
Like, I'm not trying to sing ballads to my buddies.
Right.
I want to butcher or back you up when you're on stage,
Yeah.
But so we were in Kyoto. We went to this little udon bar or udon restaurant, and there was maybe 12 seats in here, and got to know the guy. My son brought a Smashing Pumpkins T-shirt and gave it to him. The guy loved 60s, 70s, and up to the grunge American rock and roll. Didn't speak hardly any English, but he loved American music.
Yeah.
And so we were there, and we wanted to find a place that did karaoke because there's a bar down the street. It's a pizza bar. We go down there. The guy that owns it's from Fort Smith.
What?
Are you serious?
Absolutely. And
He opened
it was
a
good
karaoke
pizza.
bar in Japan.
It wasn't karaoke. It was just a pizza joint.
Okay.
But it was there was some Americans in there, and of course we're all bullshitting and hanging out.
Yeah.
It was the only night my wife drank because it hits her pretty hard. And we were out pretty late, but it was an amazing trip. It really
That's
was.
awesome,
and it's
man.
funny you meet a guy from Fort Smith in Kyoto, Japan.
Right.
Yeah,
straight
no,
up.
Crazy.
that's pretty wild to go to a pizza place and it's owned by a dude from Arkansas. And be
Yeah.
like, how did this even happen?
And he was not like he was a nice enough
It's
fellow,
probably
but
the only place there was a fight in the whole visit.
it could have been.
You see, that's the only thing that makes me nervous about traveling internationally. Now, this is a problem of my own.
Yeah.
I recognize it's my own doing, but I have the palate of a 5-year-old. So I'm that dude that lives off.
You just want chicken nuggets.
Dude, straight up. Literally, I just want chicken nuggets or burgers
the
or
nuggies
pizza.
and the sauce.
Like I live off gas station food. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So like a few years ago, you know Dart from Day One.
Of course.
Back when I was with Dart from Day One, an opportunity came up to go to Russia for some shows and some stuff.
It's like,
Well, I mean, I was down. Like, I was going to do it because it
Yeah.
was going to be with Alice in Chains, and so it was going to be wild.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, the tricky thing was the only real food spot that I knew would be solid was at one of the spots in Russia. They had a Russian KFC, like, built into the venue.
Yeah.
It's like, at least at that show day, I'm going to be good.
you think? You
Yeah.
think? You
Well, I
never
did have the
know.
best fried chicken of my life over there, and it was
Really?
a little cutlet that was served with some cold udon, and udon is the fat
are the
rice
noodles,
noodles.
yeah.
But of course, they didn't have the chicken dish I wanted that was hot, so I was like, I'll just order this, and of course, it was cold. Still delicious, but a little shock, right? Because I
Yeah.
did not come here for cold soup. But a little chicken cutlet, and it was amazing.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you have a guy like that udon place. That dude was 60 years old, looked like he was my age,
Yeah.
and he was there every day. That was his spot. I think he lived above it. I
Yeah.
don't know. But that was his sole
Well, they eat. They,
objective
they
was
eat
to make
much
that food.
healthier there than they live much healthier in general.
Well, and just, nobody buys American food across the world because everything is so damn toxic.
Well, yeah, right.
Yeah, you
No,
can't
it's-
sell. They
it's
don't
true.
sell Fruity Pebbles anywhere else but here. Like,
Yeah.
here, kids,
Well,
have some sugar for you
now
to go
we're
to
getting
school.
all the dye out of them, so maybe more people eat Fruity Pebbles around the world and
Maybe.
get fat like us.
But our meat too, from all the what is it? What the hell they inject? What's the preservatives they inject that with?
I don't know.
Sodium nitrate.
Maybe
I think
to
it's
keep
sodium
it to
nitrate.
make it stay good longer.
Well, and then the fluorescent lights. And I'm such a nerd on this, but so the fluorescent lights in a supermarket meat department are a certain frequency, so it makes the meat look redder.
Really?
Oh yeah,
That's
how
amazing.
far down the rabbit hole do you want to go, man?
Right.
I don't know that I do. I already don't want to know about what I eat. You know?
Well, have you heard about apparently Walmart is changing out all the lights they use in their stores now? I just seen a TikTok thing about it, and people are freaking out.
Why is
Like,
this?
I really don't know the full lore on it, so I could be like messing up some of the verbiage, but apparently all the store lighting is getting changed to some new type of lighting that, like, I don't know, but apparently people are like pissed about it. It's like a whole thing.
Look up
Nobody's pissed about it.
Look up why your lights on your screens are blue.
Nobody's pissed, huh?
Look up why the screens on all of your computer screens have a blue tint to them.
Oh, I've heard about that.
Yeah. What about waffles?
Oof.
Waffles are good.
Never mind. Let's talk about this story. Tallahassee police have released body cam footage from the arrest of a Chuck E. Cheese mascot.
I seen this on TikTok.
Yes, yeah, receiving one of the year's strangest viral moments. The clip show officers cuffing 41-year-old Jared Jones in full costume as kids and parents plead with police to wait until after the party. Yeah, I mean, it's mid-party, and they're arresting Chucky. What was already a bizarre scene looks even crazier, asked a lot of questions about whether this was the best decision. But Tallahassee police finally released the body cam footage from the arrest, and he was accused of credit card theft. He worked in his Chuck E. Cheese costume. The video went viral, as I said. So the new footage, what does it say here? It says... the new footage adds yet more entertaining details to the drama. First of all, now we know that the decision to detain Chucky in front of the kids was made on the spot. You want me to cuff him in front of the kids? One of the officers asked. And the other one says, yeah. And the next funny part comes after the parent asked the mascot for a photo as the cops approach.
That's wild.
World star.
You would have thought they'd have like taken him in the back or something.
No, man.
Why didn't he jump up with the mechanicals and start doing shit?
Yeah, straight up.
Chucky's a little bit busy, ma'am, the officer says right before they arrest him. As they lead the suspect outside, the kids and parents just are shocked. You can see one in particular is dramatic, like, Chucky, no! Extended footage of the aftermath shows a mom strongly objecting to how the officers conducted the arrest. Said, he's a criminal. What would you like to know? The cop asked her. I'd like y'all to walk him out the door instead of traumatizing all these kids. Seeing someone like Chuck E. Cheese get arrested. Would y'all put Mickey Mouse in handcuffs?
What's crazy is like when I watch the TikTok, they literally like left the head on him and everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
He
dude.
got
They didn't.
outside,
Yeah,
like-
yeah.
No, that's,
So the
I thought it was
they
hilarious
didn't
too
want to
because
break character.
Right. The
Yeah.
kids don't think that guy's a criminal. They think Chuck E. Cheese
They would
is a
have been more
criminal.
Right.
traumatized if he'd taken his head off.
right.
You know what I mean?
It was. I had watched the video and I had sent the link to Patrick and I was dying because when they were putting the Chuck E. Cheese guy in handcuffs, they were like, "Stop resisting!" And I was like, "Yeah, stop resisting!
That's great.
It's wild.
Stop it, Chucky!"
Yeah, it says the decision to arrest a man in a mascot suit on the spot instead of waiting for him to get off work may have been all the more unwise during a time of increased scrutiny of police conduct. So people are mad. They're really pissed off about this. I kind of get it. I mean, to an extent. I mean, at least take him to the side somewhere. You don't have to do it right in front of the kids. But
I mean, he asked. He was like,
no, the cop asked, should he do it? And the other cop said, yeah. But I mean, you could have just called, hey, Chucky, can we talk to you real
Yeah.
quick?
Well, there's
Yeah,
a
he
back
might have
door.
ran.
There's an alleyway because they have
Right.
to get supplies in. They could have
Yeah.
gone out that route.
Yeah. No, he might have gone out that route.
I was gonna say, yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Just give us 5 minutes. Yeah, go switch out of your costume. Next thing you know, you got high-speed Chuck E. Cheese chase.
Yeah.
He might have eluded them a few times.
Maybe
I
so.
mean,
maybe
right.
there's not a whole story.
Yeah, no, you're right.
There's always
you're right.
more facts.
It says this little boy probably became radicalized after seeing this. That's pretty funny.
Or you might have somebody like, yeah, fuck Chuck E. Cheese.
Right?
Man, listen,
Look at the power of those guys.
Chuck E. Cheese pizza's trash, bro. I don't like their pizza. It's like
How
cardboard.
dare
Of
you
course
say
not.
that, man?
Pizza's
Trash,
good.
man.
Blasphemy.
It's trash, man. I don't.
You
like
know what?
You can buy it from the frozen food section.
Everybody in the
want to?
comment section right now, drop in the comments what you think of Chuck E. Cheese pizza. We're gonna
No,
settle
it's
this once
trash.
and for all.
Fire.
No way, man. You can't say that, man.
Yeah, dude.
It's so
No.
good.
It is,
dude.
man.
No.
Hey, somebody
How can
brought
you
up
not
the-
like
Cheese is
Walmart?
just a kid casino, man.
Justin's baby.
Crystal said, I work at Walmart. We have sensory settings for people with sensory issues. So our lights dim from a certain time in the morning to another certain time. That way, people with sensory issues can safely shop.
Oh, okay.
Is that when the old people shop?
Probably so.
I would imagine.
Yeah, it probably is when the old people shop. Yes.
I'll tell you what Walmart does right though, man. I get so many little cups of them popcorn chicken. Anytime I'm in Walmart, I have to load up on them.
You really
so-
do love gas station food.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
straight up, man.
Fried chicken nuggets.
Yeah. Straight up.
Yeah.
We got
You know what? I'm not gonna lie though. Not the popcorn chicken, but the wingdings that they sell in the deli at
You already
Walmart,
know,
dude.
yeah.
Oh my God,
They're
those things
so
are fire.
good.
I have no idea what you are.
It's a font. What are you talking about?
That's what they
Wing?
call them. They're just little fried wings, breaded fried wings, man.
Yeah,
But
little
that's
doggy
freaking
said,
delicious.
Chuck E. Pizza tastes like frozen pizza from the store. That's right. He said it's shit. Very succinct, Heath. I appreciate that. Yes, thank you for backing me up on that.
Their
Only thing I
potato
buy from-
wedges aren't bad either, man.
their chicken tenders are
Walmart,
good too.
yeah, chicken
Oh,
tenders.
Walmart.
They
The
The
never
only
had,
thing I
like-
buy from Walmart is motor oil.
Literally.
That's the
No,
only
I buy
thing.
plenty from
Yeah.
Walmart. I
hate it.
I patronize them quite a bit.
I like to go to the deli and get their lunch, like
Because their
plate
lunch
deal
is
thing.
such good deals.
Dude, it is, man.
Yeah.
You-
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, literally, I can get 3 cups popcorn chicken and 2 lemonades for $7.
Right?
That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
I mean,
I might
not,
start going to Walmart now.
might be worth going. Might be worth going.
Did y'all cover that bear attack in North Arkansas?
No, actually, we didn't talk about that. I'm
was a
not
bear
super
attack.
familiar with that. What
Screenshot
happened?
it when I was sitting outside.
You did. Well,
Absolutely.
well,
there was a
I'm
guy
glad
that
you
was
did.
working on his tractor on the side of the road. And you don't ever hear black bear attacks,
Mm-hmm.
like, ever. And so it said there was a man attacked in Franklin County yesterday, or maybe 2 days ago.
Mulberry Mountain.
Yeah, and they said he was working on his tractor roadside when the attack occurred. The bear involved is deceased, and the individual was meta-flighted out of there.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. I wonder if it was it a female bear? Maybe cubs were nearby or something.
Did he work at a donut shop or something?
Maybe.
Smelled sweet? I don't know. I mean, because you don't ever hear about black bear attacks.
No,
I mean, they're
that's
scavengers.
very
They
rarely.
don't do that.
No, that is unusual to see that, man. How many times have you been out? Because I know you like to hunt and had a bear cross your path.
Twice, and the second time I killed one last year. Remember? So I mean, I
Yeah.
harvested a bear. So I mean, and it was chasing a herd of pigs. It was an awesome experience. But
Yeah.
you know, I mean, they're scared to hell of people.
Yeah, I remember you saying that because you were thinking about getting the pig and then the bear came.
Yeah. I got to watch her swat at a piglet, and then
Yeah.
I wadded her up pretty good.
Yeah.
and I should have my hide back this month. I'll talk to that taxidermist.
So you
couple
got a
months ago.
rug coming?
No, I'm gonna. He's soft tanning it. I'm gonna make a jacket out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want like the end of Jeremiah Johnson, wherever
You're
the
gonna
dude's.
keep the top part of the head?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the claws are in it too.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
And so
that's
it's
wild.
the skull. The guy's European mounting the skull for me with the bottom jaw on it, so I can hang
Yeah.
it on a wall, probably at my duck camp, because my wife is not going to allow that.
No, she's a smart lady. Yeah.
But so I don't have any.
I don't want to wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom and see a bear on the wall.
Well, it's just a skull.
Yeah, it's too much.
I've got a few European deer mounts that are just in a pile in my garage because like you decorate the house. That's whatever you want.
Yeah.
I just pay the bills around here. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I get you on that.
No, you never hear of black bear attacks. Brown bear, grizzly, stuff like that up in, not here
Yeah.
because they're not here. But there's not many predators in Arkansas I'm aware of that will get you. Of course, we do have mountain lions now.
Yeah, we have some of those.
But everything is so scared. I've literally walked up to probably a 200-pound black bear. Me and a buddy in Dagmar one year, we had a permit hunting there. It was a muzzleloading permit. And there's a bear. We walked over to it. We're all getting pictures and shit.
That's real smart.
Well, I mean, it was running away from it. Bears are typically scared to death.
Yeah,
of us.
but I'm just saying that's how people end up.
Right.
Yeah. No, that's.
Well, I mean, I'm not going
That's
to
a
do
good
it.
picture, bro.
I'm not going to do it with buffalo or elk in Yosemite or whatever, because
Yeah.
that's the dumbest shit ever.
Well, that's one lady got mauled pretty bad. I don't remember if she lived or not. I think she died, as a matter of fact. But there was a bear that got in the car. And so she thought it'd be funny to jump in the car with the bear and take a selfie. The bear did not find it funny.
Yeah, he said, "You look easy prey."
Yeah,
But the thing is, look, we're soft.
Yeah.
I mean, we're skin soft, everything. Like
Yeah, but
anything can eat us.
Yeah. Yeah, it
But I
seems
sleep
like
so
nothing
good.
Ever wants to actually eat us? They just bite us and then leave. They
Well,
kill
because we're
us.
not their normal stuff. It's
Yeah,
like, oh
we
shit,
just
what is that?
apparently preservatives don't taste good.
Yeah, but we probably taste like shit.
Yeah, we probably taste really like this is gamey.
Right.
That's damn.
That's what I was
gamey.
thinking about the deer when I was in Osaka, because I got all these deer around me, whatever, and it's like, man, I bet these taste like shit eating all these soy crackers all the time.
It does matter what the diet is
Absolutely.
on how an animal tastes, doesn't it?
They say that black bear, if they're living around like blueberry patches, is supposed to be the best,
I could imagine.
where the fat's even purple.
Yeah, wow, that's wild.
But you want deer eating acorns and persimmons. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they taste different than deer that live on corn all through deer season or not, because I hunt national forest, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It's supposed it
How
makes
is
a
it
difference.
different to hunt in the national forest versus anywhere else?
You can't bait them and you can't put up permanent stands. And so,
Okay.
like, I like to walk. Man, I ease along and I'll kill deer 30 yards from me when I'm on foot. I mean,
Yeah.
I've done it every year since I was
Yeah.
a kid. And so I might cover 3 miles when I'm deer hunting. But
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a pack now that I've had it for 4 or 5 years. But I'll harvest a deer a mile in and debone it, put it in my backpack, and I'll hike it back to the truck.
Really?
Yeah, I'll never drag a deer again.
Yeah. No.
No, I mean, not until I'm too old to be doing this. But
Yeah. I mean, if you do that, what does it weigh when you're carrying it back like that?
I killed a pretty healthy 10-point in the bottom of a holler up in Pope County, and I died several times coming out of that draw because it was like 3 or 4 benches down. You know, a bench in the Ozarks where it's a bluff
Yeah,
and a
yeah.
bench. And the head probably weighed 20 pounds because,
yeah.
I mean, I took the head off of it because it was a beautiful 10-point. And
Yeah.
then the backpack says it'll hold 90 pounds. I had every bit of 90 pounds in it.
Yeah, wow.
I mean, but I typically carry 10 anyway.
Yeah.
You know, with
yeah,
gear
but that's
and whatever.
100.
Yeah.
110 with that.
No, I was at first walking on flatland was fine, and I found a tree that had a lion's mane mushroom, and so I was able to get the mushroom, and so I took all that back, and I would just finally just pick a tree, and like I'm gonna get to that tree, and then I would just keel over on the tree, and then
Yeah.
my wife called me when I was maybe 100 yards from the truck,
Oh,
and I
that
should have
wasn't a
just
good call.
I should
You
have just
should've let it
laid
go to
down.
voicemail.
No, that or just laid down and talked to her because
Yeah.
I was struggling. I was like, I'll call you right back. I see the truck, and then it was, what do you do? And why wouldn't you talk to me when I called? You're hunting,
yeah.
and I was like, baby, I'm dying. Like,
Yeah, no, I'm toting a 10 point.
right? It was tough, but I mean, it was. You know, the thing about a buck too is they taste like boot leather. They're real tough.
Yeah.
And so, like when you kill a big buck, yeah, backstrap it or get the inner loins out of it, but you're probably going to grind the rest of it.
Yeah.
Versus a 3-year-old doe is great. I mean, that's
They're
where
not
you
as-
take
they're
all
not
the
as
meat.
muscular, is that why?
They're just more tender. I mean, because the bucks, their whole objective is to chase doe, deer, and rut, right? And so they'll literally run themselves to where they don't eat. They're just
Yeah.
chasing doe and fighting, and
Yeah.
so there's so much testosterone
Much like
going through them.
guys in Yale County.
But I mean, a doe's better eating. That's why they call them freezer queens.
Okay.
Because
I did not know that.
I'll kill maybe one buck a year. If I don't kill a buck, I'm okay with it.
So
'cause I've still
you
got
prefer
doe.
actually to shoot a doe?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you know, a lot of people don't know this, and I think it's always worth mentioning that I'm not a hunter, although as a kid we went out a few times, but I have an immense respect for hunting, the hunting culture here, particularly because without it, you have a big problem with wasting disease and things like that with the deer population, which is a much more brutal way to die.
Well, I mean, nature's brutal anyway.
Yeah.
Like if a coyote gets a deer, I mean, how descriptive do you mean to be? I mean, they'll
Yeah.
tear them apart.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
like a deer.
absolutely.
Say a deer gets caught in a fence, or two bucks get hemmed up. Right?
Yeah.
You've seen pictures of bucks. That
Yeah,
are
where
just
they
dead.
lock up.
The coyotes will come and tear the guts out first.
Oh, that's terrible. Yeah.
Or if a deer, I mean, I've killed deer where they didn't have but just a few teeth left in their head because,
Really?
like a buck they'll get to a point after they've only lived 6 or 7 years,
Yeah.
and so you want to kill a 3 to whatever year old buck, but you want to wait till they're at least 3 years old because otherwise they're not even to their prime yet. Like,
Yeah.
I don't kill them typically unless it's an inch outside their ears. The horns go
Yeah.
big enough, or it's at least a solid. I don't know, 10 point.
What do you think the biggest deer you've seen out there is?
Like weight wise, or
Yeah, I mean, you weight, horns, all
200 pounds probably.
that. Yeah, that's a big ass deer.
Yeah. I mean, they're smart too, though. I mean, whenever a buck gets older, you won't see them during daylight hours. The
Yeah.
only time you get
Now,
a
if they had
chance to kill
opposable
them.
thumbs, you'd be in trouble.
Oh yeah. But the only time you see an old buck is during rut, whenever it's just chasing doe, which is dumb.
Yeah. It's funny how animals are like that because when we went to we did the dolphin experience where you get to swim with the dolphins and whatnot. And I was telling people the other day that there was a dolphin there, and he was either 40 years, I think he was 40 to 50 years old, this dolphin. He was the oldest dolphin there, and he's blind, and he's still trying to mate with every one of the female dolphin, they say, every one of them.
Did you know that dolphins love granola?
No, man, I know that, man. I'm not familiar with that, buddy, at all. He's on shrooms, ignore him.
Oh.
Yeah, he's
A little early.
got real problems here. We'll be back. We're going to get him some coffee and whatnot.
In the right space, you style a certain eloquence. The masses drawn in like a magnet, seducing a room with no need to convince, finding themselves warm deep in your pocket. If it's story painting, you're the Picasso. Every stroke is you in full color. Look on stage, it's the maestro. What about when the show's over? It's over when the gallery closes and the audience leaves, and the only people left are just you and me. What happens when they figure out that all they've really seen is a collection of your forgeries? The finest brushes are proudly displayed, the best canvas and solid oak frames, like a studio in the heart of Marseille, the vibrant colors of a con game, showing off your truest talent by painting me in this corner. The canvas isn't even dry, but they all see you as a mourner. Oh, in mourning, when the gallery closes and the audience leaves, and the only people left are just you and me. What happens when they figure out that all they've really seen is a collection of your forgeries? The tour of our friends is almost complete. Your paintings hang on their walls. Wonder when they find out the cheat, if they'll regret that investment at all? Are they gonna regret it? Are they gonna regret it? When the gallery closes and the audience leaves, and the only people left are just you and me. What happens when they figure out that all they've really seen is a collection? Is a collection of your forgeries.
It's just dead air. It's
Yeah,
not a
yeah,
big deal.
it's
It's only a
just a-
show
yeah,
that
just a
people
show.
are waiting on, and Sorry, guys.
Sorry, buddy.
We're out here just having our own world, our own conversation about everything in the world. My brother, he lived in Japan for a year. He just got back, and I mean, he really wants to go back to Japan, bad. But you said your boys are in. One of them's wants to go there, and he's going to be in the Air Force.
Yes, yeah. He goes to MEPS next week.
Yeah, I mean, I remember those days. Go in there with a bunch of other dudes, line up, get in your underwear, get all kinds of shots.
I doubt that. Well, that's why you're in processing, is it not? It's
Yeah.
not MEPS.
Well,
That's
we,
when
we
you
did
land.
some of that at Maps too.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, a lot's changed. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody's so, I don't know. Like he's only doing, I'm telling him 100 push-ups a day, to make sure you get these in or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I was asking him just a couple nights ago, I was like, how many can you do in a row? And he goes, well, I'm doing 10. I was
Yeah.
like, I can do 30. Why are you stopping at 10?
Yeah.
Do 25 at a time, then you can do 50 at a time.
No, it was very rigorous because my ass was real fat, much fatter than I am now when I went in.
They
in
fixed that
basic.
for you.
Oh no, they fixed it real quick. I went in weighing about 240 and I came out about 180. They run you a lot, and we had to for our PT we had to run 2 miles, but for our test, but we the mile length was 6:54. Was the time we had to do a mile, so it was pretty fast.
So 2 miles in under 13?
Yes, and it was all I could do because I'm not a runner.
Under 14.
Yeah,
That's almost
yeah.
7 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, almost 7 minute a mile. I mean, some people run a lot faster than that. But I'm not one of them. It didn't matter what's happening. You shoot at me all you want. I'm not going to exceed that. That's top speed.
When we got back from Japan, there was a little place out in Sardis we can run, and we did 1.8 miles in like 20 minutes, but then stopped every lap to do 10 push-ups.
Yeah.
And so we still got it
That's
done.
pretty good.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, I'm 44
But
years old. I haven't ran in forever.
They've changed the test now from what they used to be. It's a lot different now. They include a lot more in it because when I was there were 3 factors: your run, push-ups, and sit-ups. That was all the metrics that you had. And you had to do 55 push-ups and 55 sit-ups, I believe, both in 2 minutes. And that's when you're doing 55 sit-ups in 2 minutes. That's pushing.
Well, he's wanting to do pilot rescue. And we were talking to the recruiter. He said, yeah, I mean, you got these levels, and he told us what they were, but the most difficult part of it is swimming. And
Yeah.
you wouldn't think they would swim in the Air Force. But
Well,
pilot rescue is
Yeah, I mean, if
pilot
you
rescue.
crash in the water, you got to be able
Right.
to swim. I mean,
But I mean, those pilot rescue is a 2-man team that goes and retrieves pilots,
Yeah.
right, that are down. And that's what I was telling him. I was like, well, they spend millions of dollars training these pilots,
yeah.
and so they want them back. I mean, of course, it's our soldiers anyway. You want them
Yeah,
back,
yeah.
but and we have a pool, and so I was like, better get your ass out there and swim.
Yeah.
Because swimming's going to be the hardest on you. I
That
mean, I
is-
can
that's-
tread water, but I don't know if I can swim a mile.
Man, I'm telling you.
Matter of fact, I can't swim a mile.
the swimming in a pool, I mean, that's good. That's good training, but it doesn't even compare to the ocean. I mean, it's,
No.
and so he has to understand if you're really going to commit to that, you're going to have to be a strong swimmer because the ocean is no joke.
Well, it's
man.
twice as thick. I mean,
Yeah, I mean it's
More
the
drag.
power. You don't have any of the waves and all that in the pool. There's no tide going a direction in a pool. It's just flat. What about you, man? You love to run. What?
Let's say I'm real good at
What, man? What?
I'm real good at running to the fridge. You know what I'm saying?
Me
I
too,
can
bro.
run to my DoorDash app.
Me and
you
you,
know what I
we
mean?
can race there. Yeah, we'll
We
race
see
to
you
the
running,
door.
we better run too.
No, straight up. No,
Chasing you.
that's absolutely the
Yeah.
truth. You see,
No, if you see Luke running, just turn and go. Something's wrong. That's
yeah,
right. That's
it's
right.
funny y'all were talking about swimming. When I was a kid, my parents put me in a beginner swimming class, and I got held back in it 3 times, and then they eventually just gave them their money back.
Your son's a rock.
Yeah, straight up.
He just sinks. That's all he does.
I'm what they call aquatically challenged. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like-
yeah. That's so you won't catch you in the deep end of the pool.
No, if it's above 5 foot, I'm screwed.
Yeah, you're a waiter. I'm
Yeah.
a waiter.
At least he didn't give you a participation trophy in something that could end your life.
That part, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's very
He
true.
graduated. He still can't swim.
Yeah, it's all right. It's not that important.
Can you imagine
It's a
they do
swim
that?
class.
They do that to some kid, then he goes out to like the beach or
That's
something. He's
exactly
like, I'm gonna be one with the fish.
I'm going to be a lifeguard. Yeah. Aquaman's dead in 30 seconds.
I'm a licensed scuba diver. I'm PADI certified, right?
Really?
And I did this a few years ago, and they gave me a flash drive, which was and a study guide. And so I'm home and I'm reading through this shit. I go take my tests, and I promise you, I failed that test. And they said, "Well, you missed these. Do you understand why you missed them?" And I went kind of corrected everything. And I said, "Okay, here's your certification."
Really?
I was like, I guess it's my life on the line, so there's
Yeah.
whatever. Good luck.
You feel good about it?
Right.
There you go.
That's exactly what it was. No
That
shit.
seems almost as bad as someone who fails the driving test and going, "Yeah, do you think you could make a left turn if you did it again?" Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here you go.
Dude, my driver's test was wild here in Arkansas when I was a kid. So I went to like the state police over there, like off the highway and all
Guyer
that.
Springs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And it was this old guy who was doing my driver's test, and
Was
it
he a policeman or no?
I have no idea.
Okay.
And you could just tell that he didn't want to be there, and it was about to rain, and they can't do driver's tests in the rain. And so we get in the car, and he's just like, "Where are you from?" I said, "Bauxite." He's like, "Bauxite, we're going to make this real quick." And so he had me pull out of the parking lot, pull right back in and park.
That was it.
My driver's test was 2 minutes and 38 seconds. I got
Wow,
time, dude.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
How many accidents have you had?
Only one.
Oh, that's pretty decent. Then
Yeah.
that's pretty decent.
Was
You
it
did all
early
right.
on or later?
Oh, no, it was like last year.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you waited a good while to have
You
one.
learned to drive between then and now.
Well, you know what's crazy is that car wreck is what led to me meeting Mudvayne.
Really?
Yeah.
How's that?
So it was in
You
Nashville.
hit Chad?
Not Chad, it was his best friend. So what happened is I was coming off the
You
interstate.
can't even accidentally hit rock stars. I mean, what's
Right?
going on here, man?
No, so I was coming off the interstate, and I was literally a block away from my first apartment in
Yeah.
downtown. And the road was slick, and essentially I didn't get stopped in time.
Yeah.
And I got to know the backside of this Toyota 4Runner real well.
Yeah.
And so luckily it was just a fender bender more than anything.
Yeah.
But the tricky thing is Nashville police, it takes forever to get somebody to come out
I
and do a
bet.
police report. So me and the couple, we pull over and we sit there and wait for 3 hours.
Oh my God.
Well, while we're waiting, we become buddies. And we just wind up hanging out the whole time. Well, come to find out, they're big rock music fans. And I'm like, yeah, I just had some stuff on Octane and all that. And I'm like, oh, our best friend's a host on Octane. I'm like, well, who's your best friend? And they're like, Shannon Guns. I'm like, oh, that's Chad's wife.
Mm-hmm.
And so then we wound up hanging out and all that. And they were the nicest people ever. We got all the car wreck stuff figured out.
Yeah.
And then a few months later was when I meet Chad for the first time. And it was whenever Mudvayne was playing with Megadeth and All That Remains in Nashville. Well, after Mudvayne got off stage, we left the show to go have dinner with Chad at this restaurant. And it was supposed to be us and this UFC fighter. I think his name's like BJ Jones or something like
Okay.
that. And he didn't wind up showing, but it was like me, a couple of my buddies, another buddy of ours named Shy, and it was Chad, Shannon, her mom. And then the next thing I know, my buddies from the car wreck walk in.
Oh, wow.
And their names are Aaron and Derek. And Aaron walks over to Chad. She's like, "You remember how I told you about that dude that we got in a wreck with?" And Chad just looks over at me. And then Aaron was like, "Yes, this is the dude that was so nice whenever we had the wreck and all that." And he was like, "Oh, wait, yeah, y'all did say he was super nice." And then he came, the look that Chad shot me
Yeah,
whenever we were first sitting there.
that's funny, man.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
But that's a cool way to kind of get in the door there, so to speak.
Yeah, no, 100%. They're the sweetest people on the planet. I still talk to them all the time and all that. They're good people.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So I do want to talk for a minute about about, Josh, what you do because we talked a lot. But Josh is a loan officer at First Horizon Bank here locally, but they have a lot of specialized products that they're able to offer that a lot of places don't. Tell people a little bit about, who might be thinking about buying a home, financing a home, about, kind of what you offer and kind of how you work.
So we did have, every year we have grants. We funded about $2.5 million for this grant funds for low to moderate income borrowers, but we ran out of that in June.
Yeah.
So, we burned through it this year.
Yeah.
And it'll be, I would imagine they'll put it back on in January 1. But we still have the 100% loan. It's a home start program. It's a $500 investment from the borrower, so that $500 pretty much pays for your appraisal.
Yeah.
But when you do that, that's your skin in the game. You get the seller to pay for some closing costs. I'm closing a borrower Monday that it's $225, I think. It's seller to pay some stuff for, and she paid for her appraisal, which was $550. Then she's going to bring $472 to closing.
Yeah, and I know you've done several for me where that it was 500 or less. A couple that were maybe a couple thousand. There's a lot of great loan products that First Horizon has.
There are. We do the ADFA products too, which pretty much everybody in Arkansas can do this. It's funded by Arkansas. But so, there's criteria for all this stuff. At the end of the day, it's dealing with somebody that you trust is going to not just get blinders on and say, we're going to do FHA. Like, why? What's your plan? I can't tell you how many times I talk to a borrower, they're with whatever online company, and they said, well, we're going to do FHA. Then I pull their credit, they're $750, they have cash, and it's like, why are you going FHA? And I said, well, it's less down. Well, they're a first-time home buyer. And if you haven't owned a home in 3 years, you're considered a first-time home buyer, and you can do a 3% down conventional loan.
Right.
And the mortgage insurance difference from 3 to 5% is very minimal.
Right.
The rate is going to be close to the same. Mm-hmm. But with an FHA loan, you have what's called prepaid mortgage insurance premium. That literally it's 1.75% of the loan, right?
Yeah.
And so you put 3.5% down, and then you have that premium, so you eat up half of your 3.5%.
Yeah.
So you lose half of that equity. If you were doing a 3% down conventional, you would get all of the 3% equity.
Right.
But that 1.75% goes into a pool nationwide, and that's what funds FHA loans.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, most of us all have the same crap except for that 100% loan. But you need to deal with somebody that you trust is going to really look at your profile and just give you options.
It is. I think it is important, to have somebody local, because you can walk in, you can talk to them,
Absolutely.
you can make sure that you feel comfortable with it. Look, there's a gazillion, online loan things out there, but you don't know who you're dealing with. You don't know a lot of things. One thing I like about Josh is he really walks people through exactly what to expect. Everybody who's I've ever had to work with you understands exactly what's going on. They know exactly what they need. You give them a really good roadmap so they understand it, and it's actually better rates than most anybody, I would say.
Well, and we're a Govy servicer now, which means that we service FHA and VA loans. And so because of that, First Horizon is pretty aggressive on rate. We typically don't get beat on rate. Sometimes you'll have, so online companies, it's not the same. Whereas I'm a loan originator, so I literally put together loans and figure out what's the best product, get all my documentation, because I want everything to be what's called fast track approved, which is just jargon for it goes right to the underwriter.
Right.
So I've closed several deals in less than 21 days. Mm-hmm. But you got to have everything in order to make that work. And
Right.
so, but the online companies, you've got a group of people that are sitting in cubicles.
Yeah.
And they're slapping stuff against the wall and seeing what sticks.
It's basically like a telemarketing operation.
Absolutely.
In a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not trying to come down on. They have their products and they have their business model, and it works.
It is different, and you do tend to get a lot of fees that you wouldn't otherwise. I like dealing with, a good loan officer who knows me, knows what I'm doing, knows what my goals are, and understands that. I think sometimes that's the most important thing when you're talking to people, to get them to understand from my perspective as a realtor, which is I'm on your team.
Right.
I'm not the adversary. I'm here to help you succeed.
I called you yesterday on a listing that I come across.
Yes.
Like, hey, you ought to look at this. This might be something.
Yeah, and the more people tell me, the better I'm able to help them. What is so funny, man?
Nothing.
What is going on, man?
In the comments there.
Yeah, they broke me today.
Oh, they broke you today?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. You all right over there?
I'm fine. I was just, I was paying attention to the conversation, and they're all commenting about, oh, look at Rich. He's such a great listener. And
Oh, they're just
blah,
giving you
blah,
a
blah.
hard time.
Yeah, it's what they do every time we have an interview, man. And I'm
a-
focused on it. I'm
He's
listening to what
listening, he's
people
learning.
saying, and I just happen to glance over at comments. And normally I can do it and just turn back away and
Yeah.
regain my. But today it broke me.
No,
So I started smiling and laughing.
He's doing exactly what he's supposed to. He's listening. He's understanding. If
Right.
he has a question, he'll jump in. And you've done it
Absolutely.
before, So what, tell people who are thinking about it, how can you determine, am I ready to make a home purchase? What do you think are some things to look for?
Jesus. So for one, owning a house is the biggest maintenance expense of your life.
Yeah.
I tell every first-time home buyer this. Like, hey, when you're renting, I get it. I rented for years because I can call a landlord, hey, my air conditioner's
Right.
out, my garage door's broken, whatever.
Yeah.
I had to put a garage door in our house, 2 years ago, and it cost me $2,000. I mean, $1,700. Might as well
Yeah.
be $2,000.
Yeah.
If you're renting, you don't got to deal with that shit.
No, I know
But-
somebody who just had that happen, and they're replacing their garage.
But so the difference in that too is if you don't ever own anything, you'll never have anything, right?
Right.
So I mean, the point of buying a house is to build long-term wealth. I mean, it really is. So like, we bought our house 6-7 years ago, and now it's appreciated $100,000. I mean, and so
Right, it's an investment.
it's an
literally.
investment, absolutely. But you can borrow against your investment if you're in an emergency. God forbid you are.
Yeah, you
But,
can get like a HELOC, a home loan, equity loan.
yeah.
Or
But
line-
so also,
line of credit.
don't live beyond your means, right? I mean, if you can only afford $1,200 a month, stick at a damn house. The payment's
Yeah.
going to be $1,200 a month because your house also, and this isn't like pro buying a house, it's just to be cautious of. Like, your insurance and your taxes are the lowest they're going to be the day you buy it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, a couple years ago, all of our insurances went up 50%.
Yeah.
Mine went from $1,200 a year to $1,800 a year.
Yeah.
And then you get special improvement taxes where your fire department needs a new fire truck or whatever the hell it is, and then so your taxes go up. And so, you need to live within your means. But if you don't ever purchase anything, you'll be 50 years old, 60 years old, and you don't have anything.
Right.
But I mean, also buy your first house, live in it for 5 years or whatever the case may be, pay it down, and then when you sell that house, Lord willing, you'll have equity to put on your next house. So in theory, you could carry this on, and your house payment's $1,500 a month. Live in that for 5 years. When you sell that, get your equity, put it in your next one.
Yeah.
Your house payment's still $1,500 a month, but now you've got a $300,000 house.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
so I mean, you just want to. The thing of looking at your parents' house and be like, oh, this is amazing, but they did this and this. Well, that's fine, but you're not going to step into that on your first house at 25 years old or 30 years old
not
or whatever.
normally. You're right.
No.
Not normally.
But, I mean, at the end of the day, it's about building your
It really
investment.
is. It is that. Credit wise, what's the low number do you think for to effectively get a good deal buying a
I'm
house?
gonna say realistically, it's 650, 660. I mean,
Yeah.
we've that Home Start program that I've mentioned several times says it's a 620 minimum score. Well, good luck because it's not going to approve. It's a conventional loan. There's some
Yeah.
layers to that. If you're a 620, typically you've missed some payments or you've got some liens on you or
To be honest, though, in my mind, I would tell a buyer, look, if you're at 620 right now, within 6 months, I guarantee you, or less, you can be 670 to 700 if you take care of whatever there's got to be one or two things on there holding you up.
yeah. Why are you a 620?
And if you take care of that, you're much better off to wait that 3 to 6 months. Not that I don't want you to buy a house now, but I want you to get the best deal possible. And the difference in getting approved at a 650 or 680, there is some differences
Absolutely, there is. Well, and the rate's going to be so much better. I
That's
mean, you're
what
talking
I'm
about a
saying,
0.25% or better difference in 650 to 680.
that's
and I'm
big.
generalizing here, but you're going to go if it's under a 700, I'm going to show you no matter what. I'm going to show you an FHA loan.
Yeah.
So you can just. I'm going to show you the stuff anyway,
Yeah.
but it's more likely to approve with a 680 on a FHA than it is conventional.
But that's another thing you were talking about why you might go conventional over FHA. If I'm not mistaken, and tell me if I'm wrong, but RD or USDA and FHA, you need to live in that home 2 years before you can sell it, right? Isn't that kind of how that works with them?
No, you don't have to set. No, you can sell it, but I mean, realistically, every bank wants you to make 6 on-time payments before you refinance or anything. But an FHA is a tool.
Right.
Rural development, I mean, they have a funding fee as well of 2.33%. So, I mean, it's, anytime you're dealing with the federal government, you're going to have funding fees or penalties or whatever you want to call it.
Right.
But, the issue with starting out with the rural development is, it's zero down, but you still have your closing costs.
Mm-hmm.
And then whether RD or VA or FHA, you can negotiate up to 6% from the seller of seller paid fees for the borrower.
Yes.
So they can really get into it for next to nothing. But the issue, I think, of starting out at negative equity, because 100% financing plus the 2.33%, well, then you're upside down in the house before you ever make your first payment.
Yeah. Okay.
And so, these are tools, and then when you're living it for a few years and the rate comes down and Lord willing, your credit goes up, because having a mortgage on your credit is a really good, boost to your profile once you make some payments on it.
Yeah.
But, the goal will be to refinance to conventional when that time comes. And all the talk of rate, being cut, what is it, a point or something this year, whatever, we'll see. But also don't hold your breath. Because we've been hearing this for, 5 years?
Look, here's what happens. I'm already seeing it. The rate went down slightly. What was it, a couple weeks, 3 weeks ago? And I went, literally 2 weeks ago, I did 3 showings in that week. Yesterday, I did 3 showings in the day. And that's with it. So what happens is, yes, everybody holds their breath till the rate comes in. But what happens then? Then you get into these bidding wars on these homes, and the prices go up because you get into bidding wars. So one way or the other, it's coming out in the wash, basically.
Well, I've heard the phrase for the last 4 or 5 years: is you marry the house, not the rate.
Yeah.
And that 200, anything under 300 probably is going to be a feeding frenzy when the rate comes down, because everybody's holding their breath, like you said. And so what'll happen is that $225,000 house is going to sell for $250,000.
That's right.
But with rates being what they were, 3.5%, right? Or even 4%.
Yeah.
That was unsustainable, because everything
historically
appreciated
never
so
happened
much.
before, really.
Yeah, and people were paying $50,000 over appraised value.
Yes.
I literally had 2 clients in all that time that paid over appraised value.
Yeah.
And it's like, guys, how long are you going to be here?
Yeah,
Because it's going to take you some time, because you're going to bring money to closing if you ever do anything.
Yeah, you're not going to sell that and make money for at least 5 years.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a real interesting thing. All right, so let's take a break. We've got a new guest coming in, and I'm very excited about it. We're going to take a break and be right back. Here it comes.
Is it rock? Is it rap? Who gives a shit? Long as it slaps. Just turn the knob to the right and crank up the volume. Go ahead, blow it up just like you did your bathroom. No, he didn't. Beats bumping like they're on cocaine. Speakers make the windows wobble. I see it's all up in your brain and moving like a bobble. This is the new shit. It's got the truth in it. Mix it up, let's do shit. When you don't give 2 shits, let me brew this. Because I do this. Don't misconstrue this. I took the rock game and ran the coupe shit. El Presidente. But in other news, rolling through the barrio and rolling nice and slow, cause I'm bumping my own song. Shorty on the street yelled it straight fire's the bomb. Hey, yo, that shorty was your mom. Left her standing there with the sweater puppies popping. I got shit to do today and more beats to be dropping. Sliding to the studio, mashing out new bangers. Only fire, top shelf ammo won't catch me firing blankers.
says she got that gas, bro.
This is the new shit. It's got the truth in it. Mix it up like stew shit. When you don't give two shits, let me brew this because I do this. Don't misconstrue this. I took the rock game and ran a coupe shit. Bump it in your barrio. Bump it in your barrio. Bump it in your barrio.
All right, we are back and ready to go. So we got Darren Cash has joined us here. And
Hello.
Darren is the owner of Stone Cold. No, I'm kidding. Stone's Throw Brewing. And tell them where you're located, by the way.
We're at 402 East 9th, downtown Little Rock.
Yeah, man. They've been. How long you guys been operating there now?
We opened in 2013, so August was 12 years for
Man,
us.
that's amazing. Actually, 12 years. Let me hold on. Let me look here. I think we've got your newest spot. 1 second here. Yeah, here it is. Check out this spot from Stone's Throw.
And now an important message from Stone's Throw Brewing.
Is Cursed Hobbit Stout supposed to taste like medicine? Is this one even beer? I'm chewing it.
This one tastes like a burn pile?
Excuse me, do you have any beer that tastes like beer and isn't trying hard to taste like something else?
Do you love America? Do you love cold beer? Are you tired of crafty brews with more ingredients than a buffet at the Sizzler? Stone's Throw hears you, and we have just the thing for you. Introducing regular beer. It's a beer-flavored beer for the regular beer drinker. No cheap fillers here like those other guys use. No corn. No rice. And no sugar. Just pure 100% American-grown barley malts for that light color and crisp, clean taste. It's almost like George Washington himself is charging down your throat to liberate your taste buds from oppressive non-beer flavors. So when you're searching for that perfect cold one to crack open, search no farther than regular beer from Stone's Throw Brewing.
Regular beer, a beer-flavored beer for the regular beer drinker. Available only at Stone's Throw Brewing in Little Rock, Arkansas.
That may be the best produced commercial I've ever seen.
Great.
I've never seen a better produced spot than that.
I know, you know, it's...
I love how the audio syncs up so perfectly. It's great, man. Really levelized. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, fun fact, I was actually saying the Pledge of Allegiance during that.
Oh, when you were doing that,
Yeah.
that's
I
hilarious.
didn't have a script yet, so we're like, let's just film it and then we'll just overdub it like poorly.
Yeah.
And that was...
No, that's actually hilarious. That's a great web spot because it's just good enough to make you watch and just bad enough to make you turn your head a little bit.
Yeah.
So
I like the eagle with the bear claw holding that.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
that's some of that AI magic.
AI did that for you. Yeah, AI can do all kinds of stuff these days. So, what's going on? AI ain't running Stone's Throw. I know that.
No, not at all.
What's happening at Stone's Throw? So you got your regular beer.
Yeah, we just dropped the regular beer can last week. It's been, I brought the regular beer here for you before.
Yes.
And you were quite fond of it.
No, I like it quite a bit. It's actually a really good, just a crisp, clean beer, you know. Can you sip a beer early, or is that a problem for you?
I'm fine.
I thought you might be fine with it. Because, we're gonna do a little day drinking here,
We're
people.
excited here. And
Yeah.
for everyone,
Here, I'll
My
hold it
schedule
up for you.
just got cleared up.
Yeah, it's a regular beer.
and that really is the name of it. It's called regular beer.
Yeah.
Is it distributed out yet?
It's mostly available in the tap room. There's been a few places pick it up. I think like Colonial, Legacy, Ace, and Cabot. But we just put it out Friday, so we're just getting it to the market.
Yeah.
So if you know somewhere that wants it, go ahead and tell them to holler at me, and I'll bring them a case.
There's a place over on East Sardis Road that would probably like to have some of this delivered.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my address.
Yeah. All right. Let's sip it, shall we? Still like it just as much. That is just a good ass beer.
That's good.
It is.
That's a refreshing summertime drink right there.
I mean, that is a good beer right there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got a good flavor to it.
And more and more, the beer market right now is going towards light beer. So
Yeah, that's what I thought. Luke can't handle beer. It's hard on his tummy.
Only gas station food goes in that gullet.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, there's too many natural ingredients in here for him. His body.
If you had a
would
pizza
rebel.
stick, he'd be all over
he
it.
definitely. I mean, if you had a bacon wrapped cheese stick, he'd. Yeah.
Yeah, the market's going more towards light beers.
Yeah.
So of course we had to have one in the can.
It is interesting that there's been a shift. They're back. I would say, even a little before you opened and somewhat after that, seemed like everybody was jumping into the beer market, right? And now, probably more than half of those, if not 3/4 of them, have all fallen away. Why is it that you continue to do well with your brewery?
We have always really managed our expectations from the beginning.
Yeah.
Because we've never been trying to be the large statewide brewery.
Yeah.
We're hyper local.
Yeah.
Like our spot, you've been there. It's pretty small.
It is.
And we keep our overhead low. We don't try to, we had a little success, so let's drop 200,000 on some more stuff and
let's go upgrade
and expand way too fast.
Turn it into a giant sports bar, Hooters girls, and
and we didn't get our distribution footprint way out there. We didn't, we kind of managed our expectations, managed our overhead, and just organic growth as we could, and not way too much where we had to left holding the bag when the bottom fell out.
I love that my guys decided to fire up a jackhammer in the middle of the show. That's great, man. I appreciate them. Get your boys under control, man. I'm just kidding. Legion's got to do their job, man. Hey, Legion scaffold, baby. They got to do their job. All right. Thank you, Rich, for pointing that out. I do appreciate that.
I got you, man.
Yeah.
I got your back.
Yeah. No.
No, we got your
see
back.
that. We
Obviously.
got-
Thank you.
Yeah, no, this is fantastic. I love it. He's in a self-imposed timeout. So tell me, so what other beer did you bring with you? You said you brought a second one.
Second beer today is coming out tomorrow.
Because I'm trying to get hammered before I go home.
Yeah, well, this one will do the job. This is our fall seasonal. It's a Big Damn Horn of Plenty Imperial
nice.
Oktoberfest.
Okay. So it's a fall type beer
Yeah,
for
so
sure.
it's our summer, not summer. What's coming up? Fall.
Yeah.
Fall seasonal. Sorry, I'm nervous. I've never been on camera.
Yeah, no, I know it. It's so difficult for you.
Yeah. This is
He's been in here so many times, man. This is not new to him. Trust me. This guy was a rapper.
I love
okay,
coming to this show, man.
it's different.
Start my day just talking shit.
Yeah, it's different. It's different, man.
everybody's got their Oktoberfest coming out about this time of year.
Yeah.
It's that season. So instead of just having an Oktoberfest, we have an Imperial Oktoberfest.
Okay, so it's a king-like.
It is. I call it the king of Oktoberfest.
I like that.
Because it is 9%.
9% by volume.
Yes.
Wow, that's a potent. That's a good one.
It is, and what you're gonna be able to notice here is you need a new
Yes, we should.
you need a new cup, or you want to pound the regular.
You want to pour that in here?
Yeah, I will. Because I really.
Yeah, I don't need to be.
Because I'm a little weaker stick than most people when it comes to drinking. But yes, I definitely want to try that too.
I'm really just saving this for the ride home. I'm kidding.
You should.
I'm pouring that out. I can't be drinking this morning.
No, they appreciated it, First
I
Horizon.
got shit to do today.
No, they're like, hey, we love it when you come in so fun.
Yeah.
All right.
HR, I swear to God.
Yeah.
I'm working from home.
It's just a sip. It's just a sip.
Well, what you'll see about this is it's going to have the light, crisp, malty flavor of just a regular Oktoberfest, and you can't really tell that the 9%'s there.
No, but it is different, and what I enjoy about this, because beer does hit palate differently depending on the beer, is this one goes in the same way as regular beer, smooth, but it does have a little kick in the back.
A little bit, yeah.
That's really nice as a finisher.
Yeah, and that's going to come just from being 9%.
Yeah, no, but it's good.
You can't hide it all.
No, but I mean it's a good kick. It's the right kind of kick. 9%. Yeah, I mean, what's the average percentage on a beer?
Average, 5%.
Yeah.
No.
So it's almost double that.
Yeah. An Oktoberfest is stylistically supposed to be like 5.5 to 7-ish.
So much like Samuel Jackson beer, it'll get you drunk.
It will indeed.
Smell it. You can smell the alcohol in it.
Yeah, it's delicious.
No, it's really good.
No, it's great. Actually, it'd probably be great for cooking too. To be honest with you, with that high alcohol volume.
Yeah, I mean, I've tried to cook.
Are
with
they
it.
going to drive it in here?
That's a lawnmower, man.
I know what it is. I'm just saying. Jesus
I think they're
Christ.
moving it for that 1-ton smoker they got out there.
Yeah, no, that's what they're hauling it with is the lawnmower. Anyway, I think this would be a great beer to cook with as well.
Yeah, I've tried to cook with it before, but somehow I just end up drinking it insteed.
Yeah, no, that does happen to people sometimes. Still makes dinner interesting.
Yeah.
One way or another. What kind of, when people come to your place, what kind of deals do you have going over there?
So on Mondays is the best deal in town, if you'll remember. That's the $5 Crowler Monday.
Yeah, everybody rolls out to Stone's Throw on Monday because of the $5 Crowler. I mean, what is that, 30?
It's a 32-ounce can.
32-ounce can.
Yeah, it filled the order right there on tap.
And it's any of the beers.
It's
that you have.
any of the beers. If you come in Monday, you can get $5 worth of.
Hold on. Are you good, Rich? This man's over here trying to deliver some
Man,
information.
I'm sorry. I was trying.
You're over here playing in school games.
I was trying to turn around and I was stuck, and then next thing.
No, I understand.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Go ahead, man.
But yeah, you can come in and get $5 worth of this big damn horn. 32 ounces of it for $5.
Yeah.
You can get $5 of regular beer. I mean, anything that's on the wall, it's $5.
Is it one per customer, or can you get a 6-pack of them?
It's as many $5 bills as you want to bring in.
See, guys, you should buy this just to tell your wife I brought you my big damn horn of plenty. I think that'd be great. I think you could really leverage that in your life. No, he has. How many flavors do you have on tap typically?
In the tap room, we've got 14 taps.
14 taps. So 14 different beer flavors that you can choose from at any given time. Come hang out, have beer, and just enjoy it, man. It's a great environment.
Yeah. And actually, on Tuesdays now, this week we started. On Tuesdays, we're starting a new game called Jeopardy Bar League. It's officially licensed from Jeopardy.
Oh, really?
It's like exactly the Jeopardy game. They use the Jeopardy question writers.
Okay.
It's formatted the same, and it was a lot of fun.
Really?
Yeah. So we do that on Tuesday nights now.
We might need to schedule a PATP night to do that. I think that would be fun to have, our folks come down, people from the show and people who listen to compete in a Jeopardy type thing. That'd be a lot of fun. Let's work on getting that together.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll definitely. We're going to put a PATP Jeopardy night together and go down there. And Rich, you're probably good at that. I bet you're a good Jeopardy player, for real.
Okay.
You're so enthusiastic. Jesus Christ. Turn back around.
Did I wake up in an alternate universe today? Is there something on my head that's wrong? Do I look like an alien? Is it my haircut? Do I need to go see Tyler? What's going on here?
That's what we want to go with.
Yeah,
Rich is going to be good at Jeopardy.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I did remind you that I had a GED, right?
You're a pretty smart cat, man. You
I mean,
can bullshit around with that if you want to.
Education does not mean intelligence, man.
That's right. Yeah. I know you made it. What you got?
Look. When it comes to game shows, man, I can buy a vowel. I can get the number one survey says answered, but Jeopardy, no.
You don't like the fill in the blank question.
I just know, man.
No, I get it. I understand.
Very, causes a lot of anxiety.
You can be there and cheer people on and drink beer.
I will. That'll be fun.
Okay, see, there you go.
Absolutely.
You can do that.
Let's do that.
All
You
right.
can just comment. You can just commentate the whole thing. You're a good commentator.
Right, we could do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could co-host it
You
with
can see
Darren,
the smoke
maybe.
coming out of Patrick's ears as he thinks for the answer.
No, I won't win that. I promise you, I'm not the guy to win that. No.
No, that does sound like a fun
I'm
time.
more of
though.
a Family Feud
Yeah.
winner.
I
but
used
I'll
to
play Jeopardy.
I used to host like trivia game shows in some
You
bars.
see
and
what I'm
things like
saying?
that,
Yeah.
so.
You see what I'm
And
saying?
we've still got our typical bar trivia on Thursday nights.
Yeah,
So
okay.
It's the the standard question and answer rounds and all.
Right,
Yeah.
like music. And,
But but then the same folks we buy our content from for the Thursday night thing, they just rolled out this Jeopardy thing, and it's like that sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun.
Right.
And
Yeah.
Turns out it was.
I bet it was. Our people are pretty excited about it,
Oh
aren't
yeah,
they?
yeah. Because there's you know Jeopardy fans.
Yeah.
And
Right.
Jeopardy fans are very adamant
They're
about Jeopardy.
very fervent.
Yeah, we got a good mix of people who just thought it would be fun and people who were, actual big Jeopardy fans.
It was amazing when people lost their mind when they had two hosts briefly.
Yeah.
And everybody just lost their mind. Like, somehow the purity of the nation was at stake because you had two Jeopardy hosts. I was like, who gives a shit,
So
man?
can you give an example of a question they would ask at a Jeopardy night thing? I wanna test out the waters and see what I'm getting myself into here.
He's not writing the question.
Yeah,
Well, I know, but I thought we might have had a previous one that was a good
You
question.
don't drink all that?
No,
You
no.
need to get rid of it?
Yeah, I did.
Well, I caught myself just over sipping on it. I was like, God damn,
No,
it's 8 in the morning.
Yeah, you're right. I was sipping on it, and I appreciate that. You just want a random Jeopardy question?
No, I just a sample question like they would ask at the
Yeah.
the event.
Well, you've seen Jeopardy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, those are the sample questions.
Yeah. Well, we're failing horribly then.
Hold on a second. This could be a lead, Colin. Oh, it is. I got to get it. Sorry. Talk, Rich. You're on.
Oh, great.
Yeah, but it was. The game is. Like I say, it's just like Jeopardy. The single Jeopardy, double Jeopardy, final Jeopardy.
Right.
So there was 60-something questions. I don't remember them.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, but
You
but-
know the questions
but it's,
they ask.
I mean,
I can host it. I'll be the one to ask the
I'll
questions.
take the rapist for $500, Alex.
yeah, it was
Therapist.
it was all I could, it was all I could do to not throw some of that stuff in there while I was hosting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had to behave myself.
You had to, yeah, because you wanted to yell out the answers because Darren's a pretty smart cat. I mean, look, you can't make beers like he does, and not be a pretty sharp dude.
It's got to be science, right? I mean,
Yeah, it's a lot of
Listen,
science.
you this is your first time to meet Darren, right? Yeah. Okay. Darren loves beer so much, he quit being a commercial airline pilot to make beer.
No shit.
Yep.
True story.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, while you're here, let me ask you from someone who has experience with planes. So, interesting, a lot of things going on with planes lately, right? And they'll tell you, well, the number of incidents is really lower than previous years. But I'm not necessarily talking about crashes. I'm just talking about incidents where things are falling off, things are catching on fire and smoking, all these things. What the hell is going on? Is this just aged planes and they're not updating them, or what is this?
It's not, honestly, it's not really happening more often than
No.
it ever has.
Okay.
It's just, the media will get into a,
A vein. So
they'll pick up on one, oh, we got some ratings off of that airplane.
Yeah.
So they start looking for the airplane stories to kind of ride the wave.
All right,
But it's honestly, that stuff happens all the time.
how long were you a pilot there?
I was at the airline for just over 10 years.
Okay, so in that time frame, have you ever had anything happen to the plane where you had to divert, or a problem with a part, or something starts smoking, or something falls off? Anything?
I never had anything real major.
Yeah.
Like, there was stuff broken all the time. I'll say every airplane you get in probably got something broken on it.
Well, they never
that's
stop
disconcerting.
running. I had a conversation with my son when we was flying to Japan. I was like, these planes don't stop. And so,
Yeah.
we got an hour delay because they had to change a tire or do whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, these things are running 24/7. They never stop operating.
But for the most part, the things that are broken is there's a lot of paperwork involved with the airplanes.
Yeah.
So the stuff that's broken is stuff that doesn't really matter.
It's not consequential.
It's not going to cause any problems at all. And then sometimes things are broken that are non-consequential. You could do the flight just fine, but the paperwork says it has to be fixed.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I never had anything really major.
Okay. So your take is it really is much ado about nothing. It's the same
Yeah.
things that have been happening forever. It's
it
not
is.
the planes haven't aged out. They're not, the fleet's not old and crashing out. It's just what happens in the business of
It is.
of airplane.
It is. I mean, you've got a huge piece of machinery. Stuff's going to wear out and break.
Yeah. The first time that you took off out of a jet plane, was it a little bit surreal? Because here you are in this giant piece of metal that somehow goes up in the air.
Yeah. It was, I can remember thinking to myself, if the passengers only knew.
That you were flying it's my first flight, y'all. Congratulations. That would be the one you're like, I want to switch flights.
So you weren't in the military prior to
No,
being a
I
pilot?
wasn't.
So you just went into the pilot program and trained?
Yeah, I went to Henderson, got my degree down there, and then went straight on to the airline.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, I flew on a airline I'm not going to say the name of, but they had trips going to Destin for $40 each way.
Yeah.
When they first come out. I mean, this is 10, 12 years ago.
Yeah.
And flying back, another $40, and I'm sitting in a window seat, and at the time, cell phones didn't have good cameras, right? So I had my little camera, and whatever it is. And there was a little pan over the top of one of the engines, like in front of one of the engines, and this thing is just roaring at 300 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And it's folded up because the rivets broke. And I took a picture of it, and I get off the plane. I was like, ma'am, I just want to tell you your plane's kind of messed up. And this lady's face went white. And I was like, have a good day, because I was in Little Rock.
That's hilarious. Yeah, that's hilarious.
I'll never forget watching that piece of metal just fold up and flap in the wind.
Did it
the
make
entire
you
way.
anxious?
I mean, it was just a trim.
Oh, okay, I didn't know if it was something that made you feel.
The pilot wants to get home just as bad as I do. So, I mean, I
Yeah.
kind of look at it like that. I've been some weird flights, like where you had to take off. They tried to touch down in Little Rock like 3 times. Because the rain was so bad.
Yeah.
And I was sitting beside an airplane mechanic that was flying in to work on some Falcon jet or something. He's like, these are typically Navy pilots. And so if they can't land in this shit, nobody can.
There's that one place, you may know where it is. I don't remember where it is, but I think it looks like an island environment. But they say it's the toughest place to land a plane, and it's like crazy crosswinds. You see them coming in like this. Anything like that, do you ever experience where you had that kind of thing?
Nothing that crazy.
Yeah.
There's quite a few airports in Mexico that were in the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
So the approach was a little tricky, having to come down through the valley or whatever.
Yeah.
And so you really had to be on top of things, or else you might hit the pointy things below you.
Yeah, right. What's how much of it would you say now is automated versus not automated? When you're a pilot,
Most of it.
most of it is.
Yeah, most of it. To be honest, you take off, autopilot's on.
Really?
Yeah, probably.
So it's the one speeding up and doing all of it. You're not pushing the old throttle thing.
Depends on the airplane.
Yeah.
Some airplanes have autopilot and auto throttles,
Okay.
and mine did not. It just had autopilot.
Okay.
So I actually had to move the lever,
Yeah.
which was, man, I worked so hard.
Very difficult to move that lever.
Usually I just told the other
I just
guy,
wanna-
hey, move the lever.
I just want to feel the power. When I pull the lever, that's all. I just want to feel the power.
But on an average typical flight, and depending on the SOP for the airline,
Yeah.
the pilot takes off, they get to a certain altitude, which is, who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows what it is for that airline's SOP, but, somewhere in the takeoff climb, autopilot's going on.
Okay.
And it's staying on until,
You reach that altitude.
it's staying on the whole flight until you're putting the gear down to land.
Okay.
So you pretty much just land the planes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what about when you get on the tarmac and you're landing? Is there a reverse thrust that y'all use to slow down?
There is.
Because you'll hear the engines rev up, and you're like, shit, you're slowing down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when you touch down and you hear that your engine's spool back up, if you look at if you can, if you're like on a wing seat where you can actually see the engine, you'll see the nacelle pop back, and you'll kind of see some what looks like a honeycomb or something in there.
Yeah.
And it's a diverter for the
Like a jet ski going in reverse, kind of. Put something
Okay.
behind it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll pull that nacelle back, and then those little tubes will divert the thrust.
Brandon said, "Is it true the pilots get all the ladies?" And I've heard Darren stories. It is true, and yes, the ladies love the pilots. Something about
Yeah.
the uniform,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll
Yeah.
go with that.
Yeah. No, he said he's been mile high, hundreds of miles. I know that. That's something like that. You said, right?
Yeah.
Hundreds and hundreds of miles. Yeah. Rich, I'm glad you could join us again.
Yeah, man.
It's good to see you back. Yeah. What's been going on, man? How you been?
We've been good.
Yeah.
It's always a great day when Luke
Yeah.
comes in, man.
Yeah.
Sitting over here cracking me up.
It was great you were turned around. It reminded me when I was a kid that one of my teachers got mad at me, and she was a battle axe. She had to be 70 then, and I was in like, oh my God, maybe third grade, and she made me you'd put your nose on the wall as a brick wall like that, and I'd gotten in trouble. And so every recess, I had to put my nose on the wall by the water fountain where every kid came in to get a drink, right? Because they thought that was funny that the teacher's like, oh yeah, they'll pick on them. They literally wanted me to get picked on.
Right.
So I'd gone home and told my mom after about the third day, and she sent a note, and so I just didn't go. I just went out to the playground and played, and she found me, and I said, "Oh, I got a note from my mom." She said, "I don't care if you have a note from Jesus. Get your nose on that wall." I was like, yeah. That's what you reminded me of there.
Right.
Like you were in timeout.
It was
over
fun
there.
for a minute, man.
And then you turned around and destroyed everything.
Yeah, dude, I was.
You really wrecked the show, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I mean, much like these guys are with they've decided to start every piece of equipment in the shop today to test it out. I don't know why that is, but well, big thanks to Josh Taylor at First Horizon for coming out. Appreciate you. Big thanks to Darren at Stone's Throw. Big thanks to Luke Shoemaker. A pretty decent thanks to Rich this morning.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
A big thanks to Fitz Auto, always is there, 8421 Stagecoach Road in Little Rock, and online at fitzauto.com. And don't forget to reach out if you need locksmith work. Wyatt Lockworks, it's Chuck Wyatt, 786-6848.
I swear, I think they got louder, man.
Yeah, no, I think every word I've said, it seems to escalate. So I think we're beaten today. So that's it. We're done.
Later, everybody.
Have a good day.
Lee?